FoCuS, we expect him to play a Blade Master, Shadow Hunter, Wyvern, Bat Rider combo. On Happy's side, it's a little harder to predict, but it should always be DK Ghouls. I would be surprised if it's not. The regular follow-up would be Gargoyles, Destroyers with Lich Alchemist. There is some wiggle room. Some people have experimented with Ghouls into Fiends. And then Banshees. So if there's variance in this best of 5 series, it has to come from Happy. Now a couple of people said, but he's a robot, he's always playing the same. Is he though? I don't think so. I think that is outdated information. Anyway, for the Blade Master, it's all about harass. You are sacrificing your progress to limit the DK's progress. You don't want the Unholy Aura or a high level coil on the Undead Hero. You might get a circlet before. Toby Groby, thank you for the sub.
Sup.
Sup. Okay, lady. Raspy voice today, huh? And Happy, of course, is trying to... He's cosplaying this princess again. With Dusk against the Blade and Circlet for more HP and right clicks. Ghouls can take this out at the same time. FoCuS is already taking some hits here. But there's only one charge of heal cell. So Happy is creeping a safer spot. This is further away from FoCus's base. And it's easier and faster to creep.
The town is under siege.
And since he can't find something to kill there, he is going for Acolytes. This usually doesn't work in the sense of he's killing Acolytes, but it's taking the Acolyte off the grid. That's a little bit of gold, and especially in the early game, that has a ripple effect. And it got him 5 seconds of creeping and a dust charge. So it's not bad. FoCuS though gives up on the harass. He can catch up with levels easily once the Shadow Hunter is out, since orcs found filthy ways of manipulating creep AI, thanks to Hex. Happy has a counter for that prepared, usually sometimes with invisibility potions, sometimes just with a roaming DK. Ideally for that, you'd love to have level 3, but Happy is just packing his ghouls and goes for the counter aggression. Nice little end snare here. If that was on purpose by FoCuS, not bad. And this is something that a lot of people have suggested for a long time. The orc strategy is incredibly greedy. You have no unit up until the tier 3 point when the Wyvern are coming. So can't you punish this early? Usually the burrows should make it so you can't. Happy solid mana management. And FoCuS. Oh. This should be unkillable because it's Happy. And Happy always gets the last hits. I think he got the ring though, right? Blade surrounded, has the mana, and almost got a ghoul here. Beastry number 1, Beastry number 2, Shadow Hunter 2nd. It is something that we've seen for 1.5 years now, maybe? Happy cleans up the rest. Little Murloc camp here. We are waiting for the Shadow Hunter. Love that scouting. You wanna figure out what this Shadow Hunter is doing. He can go for a lot of creeps and hex them and push them and just make it easy to creep. And Happy is sharking around. This time not with an Invo Potion. These players seem pretty good. They're the peak, mate. They're the peak.
A player's forces are under attack.
For FoCuS, it oftentimes comes down to performance in the fights. He does so many things so right. He's distracting. He's buying time. He will be creeping with this. You wake up the creeps, you pull them out, you hex them, and then the creep is completely confused. Where it is, how to get home, it doesn't know. There's no Uber to be called. There's no reception, I guess. So Wyvern helped creep this. Blade Master is still distracting, so the DK can't steal this. And this is how you level as an orc. For an alpha male race, this is a rather sheepish way to fight, but who am I to judge? This makes creeping so easy.
Players' forces are under attack.
And at first, it kind of revolutionized this matchup and gave orcs a huge advantage. But then you start to be aggressive against it. Both heroes level 1, that is not ideal. Lich is out, and this is mass air now. We go again into gargoyles. It oftentimes sounds unintuitive. But Neo, the orcs have bats. Chat, I know that they have bats, but it's a numbers game. You go for 4 wyvern to have crazy creep speed and good volleys, plus Hex can support it. And as an undead player, you will know that bats are coming, but you can snipe them. Coil Nova against them, easy, especially with that level 2 coil. Happy is playing perfectly around it so far. First bat is in. Ooh, 2 gargoyles down. It's all a numbers game. And I think Happy was exposing the gargoyles a little bit too much. And that is Undead versus Orc for you in the past 18 months. So far, FoCuS's Focus Fire was really good. The hexes, well timed. The Bad Riders connect when they are supposed to connect to get kills. The big thing about Bad Riders is, in this matchup, if you let them explode, they don't give experience to the enemy. But you get experience when you blow something up with it. And that's how you're supposed to win. Level 2 Blade Master Alchemist is out. Alchemist is really good to throw Acid Bomb on Wyvern. The idea is you whittle them down. You want to snipe them with Coil Nova. And if you prepare them with Acid Bomb, they have low HP, and that is enabling the snipes. Everybody wants the ogre. Come with me, I got cookies. No, come with me, I got ice cream. Careful now. Hex. Oh, happy with the steal, right? Yep, 100%. Nice, nice. Item went to focus. No, but the Shadow Hunter. That's the thing. When you're overwhelmed, just a little bit, just for a very short time. Happy takes advantage of it. Second hero down. No more Hex. At least FoCuS got the item. Has to sell it now. It's a big bounty. It would have been a solid item on, I think, the Shadow Hunter, but rather put it into money, especially when you need more bats, you need more wyvern, you need upgrades, you need an orb, maybe a tiny at some point, and to afford the Shadow Hunter back. Now Happy was able to creep. His goal, level 3 ledge. Still going into Gargs, and most importantly, Destroyers. Destroyers aren't a great unit when they have no mana, but if they have mana, they're amazing. Oh, no fortified, no spikes. Yo, that's a hard punish. And this is now where Happy is completely in his zone. Nobody plays around the Coil Nova cooldowns better than he does. Kind of fascinating that he's able to hold this burrow. For now, at least. Happy didn't finish it. Good repairs. We have no Bad Riders in the mix, and you need at least 2. Happy got backpacked again. Curious. Let's bring an orb. For sure. Orb on the DK, so it can attack air units as well. FoCuS still competitive though. Just needs level, but Happy is not allowing that. Keeps him contained in the upper right hand side of the main. The hold on the burrow was remarkable actually. FoCuS Fire switching from Gargs to Destroyers now. Alchemist in a bit of trouble. So is the statue. FoCuS kiting well. Question is for how long? Do we get another bat? Would be very helpful now. Even if just one Wyvern survives. As long as you have air superiority as Orc, things are fine. Big mana! Big mana for FoCuS. Supply even, but that's a lot of healing, lots of hacks. Invo Potion triggered immediately. Doesn't want to expose to Coil Nova. One of FoCus's better games against Happy in the past 6 months.
A player's force.
Nobody has an expo. You can heal now. Next strat spot. Happy is too far away. Where's the item? Okay. Oh, Rune Bracer is amazing. FoCuS in the past, like 8 years ago or so. In an intense liaison with Lady Luck. That has fizzled out a little bit. But here, today, fantastic. It's always about finding the right army composition. How many Wyvern, how many bats? At the moment, it's relatively even. No heal scrolls, unhappy, no protection scrolls, which would be very beneficial. Because it drastically reduces the damage that comes from bats. Lich not level 3 is surely an issue. Whoa, FoCuS, are you thinking dragon? Whoa, with Happy this close? Nice nuke. Alrighty, 2 bats. Oh, being attacked right away. He's waiting for the reinforcement. He needs a little more. Alchemist in trouble. Blade Master's laying in the damage. How can you save this SH? Just like that. But there's a Coil Nova. Just waiting to happen. Oh my god. The Nova on the Bat Rider is so big. We're starting to snipe statues now. We finally detonate. No more gargoyles. And if there's no gargoyles, Wyvern usually have an easy time against heroes and destroyers. You need the gargoyles. Alchemist down. That's how quickly a hero can disappear against just a handful. Love that move by FoCuS. With a move command towards the fountain to get some free healing for a bit. Oops, then he wakes it up. Temple. Yeah, temple necessary. Anti-magic necessary against the high damage of Wyvern. Flute! The items are insane! The big mana was used in that fight. Blade Master level 4. Crazy crits. Heal wave absolutely necessary. We have no armor upgrades for Happy, as he can't really afford it lumber-wise. Only 2 Gargs, man. This is quite worrying for Happy. He hasn't played with the Shade so far. That usually gives him a big advantage over Orcs, who have started to use more dust. Did FoCuS finally work on his Wyvern and Bat micro. This looks like a tier above what I usually see from him. Never splitting them, focusing the wrong targets. This has happened so many times. But this was great. Hex is on point, heal waves on point, focusing the stat use whenever you can. So far I'm impressed, but how many times were we in a situation when we thought, okay, got him now. But Happy always finds a way, man. It's not over till we see between 1 and 5 Gs. Heal scroll, invo potion, lovely. Great heal wave again. No tower to fortify. Happy is under a lot of pressure. He will still need some time. Okay, now the anti-magic shell is ready. Anti-magic shell is amazing. You might be thinking, wait, there's no Stormbolt, no magic attacks. But the Bat Rider damage gets reduced and poison gets reduced. And that's what the anti-magic is all about. Not all of the Bat Rider damage gets reduced. It's either the direct damage or the splash damage. I always confuse it.
A player's forces are under attack.
But yeah, if you think of poison as magic, it has the same effect. For the anti-magic shell. Plus, Curse is crazy strong. The big strength of Wyvern is the damage. Curse is 33% damage mitigation. That's a lot. FoCuS is not adding a third hero because he wants fast level 5 on these 2 heroes. The TC wouldn't do much since Stomp and Shockwaves are only good against ground units. There is basically no ground unit. So this is surely the better way to play. And to be honest, in this matchup, there has been no wiggle room for a long time. This hero composition, this army composition, Happy has stepped it up with the Banshees, which I think makes a lot of sense. But yeah, surely one of the most competitive matches that FoCuS had with Happy in a long time. FoCuS doesn't even have a war mill. He can't go for upgrades and he can't go for reinforced. Fascinating. So many bats! Okay, 2 control groups. Everything is clumped up. Speed scroll. This builds so much mana. Jesus! And this is the weak side of FoCuS's airplay. Usually, bats get taken out, but still, so many Wyvern. If the rotation is up now and he gets more production in, it's looking good. This was good by Happy, but it wasn't good enough. 2 bats immediately. Macro on point by FoCuS. Not overwhelmed by a fight. It's only 1 Garg. And mana on destroyers is very limited. Plus, the clock is ticking. The split too late. Yeah, Happy, what do you do? He doesn't know either, it seems. I don't think I've seen this mass Wyvern strategy without a war mill. Is this new? Main base empty. Happy has maybe one try to get a haunted up. Until he has to sell icon. So FoCuS is saving money on upgrades to get more items? Is that what it is? That's what it is?
A player's forces are under
The main
attack.
damage is from Venom Spears anyway. Exactly. I don't hate this, man. I really don't hate this. 80 food. It's the 20 food advantage. This doesn't mean FoCuS is winning. I've been here before. He's splitting. And then he pulls them back together. But he was splitting for a bit. Bad Rider is far behind. Triggers the Nova. Oh yeah. Now the bads justify the mean. Happy's trying to split as best as he can. One bat remaining. 10 food advantage now. Wyvern Focus Fire is good. Nova is sick, but it's all about the Destros. And they're both about to fall. Healing was quite crazy. And Happy is falling apart. This game, this series is opening up with a banger. FoCuS with a new way, with a new twist. Nova, there's no mana. There's no mana. He goes for the DK. FoCuS working some magic. There is no way in hell he can keep this Expo up. Level 5 on the Shadow and the Blade. Huge XP on the Orc side. And he can now, of course, heal for free. Oh my. Blade Master is in with the crit! Here we go! GG! FoCuS, the first map win against Happy in 2025 on March 29. So sick, dude. FoCuS. I was curious. Why is this dude in the top 4 of the ELO ranking? What happened to FoCuS? Can FoCuS keep this up? He's usually not someone that's stressed when a series goes long. You know, some players are better in a best of 3 than a best of 5 or a best of 7. FoCuS doesn't have that. FoCuS also not getting discouraged
A player's forces are under attack.
when he's down a map. FoCuS at the shop. Whoa! Wait. He crapped the shop? Sick!
Player's forces are under attack.
I don't think I've seen this before. This is very reminiscent of the way he played on Turtle Rock back in the day. Wow, Happy doesn't really have an idea, right? Yeah, this is the old Turtle Rock creep. Move in a position where this bear can't attack you. Use a bunch of Windwalk backstab.
A player's forces are under attack.
And get 2 consumables. Oh no, the item is below the bear! It's very, very, very expensive now, unfortunately. And Happy, enraged, Happy, moving into the base. Uh-oh. Oh no. That's not great. Blade Master very hurt. Happy has tried this before. To break Orc bases early. I think base defense is just too good for this. Point of mana stealing to afford a Windwalk. Ooh, arm was up. Nice timing.
A player's forces are under attack.
So Happy decides if I can't break your base, I'll just steal your creeps away to make the creep roll for the Shadow Hunter a little harder. Oh, and FoCuS senses the school rotation. We've been waiting for this to be punished for a very, very long time. This ice hockey rotation that Happy always plays with the ghouls. Shadow Hunter trying to block the DK. Wait, this can't work. No, Happy turns it around immediately. Blade needs to help out quickly. Hex again. SH run to the shop, to the potion. All good. And the DK might still be blocked here. He closes it. The peons. Happy. Hex. Can he just afford more potions? Might be on cooldown. No way. Happy has no TP. Nuke. He blocks himself. Oh my god. What a huge win for FoCuS. DK dead on level 3. Unbelievable. FoCuS realizes the opportunity he has. Oh my god. Happy is buying this hero back at the tavern because he kind of has to for the Unholy Aura to save the ghouls. This is so expensive, it prevents his tier 3. I have casted this matchup 500 times, I guess. It feels like that at least. I have not seen a situation like this. Shadow Hunter rebought a little bit late, I think. But he had to wait for the Wyvern anyway to start creeping, so it's not even that bad. Dude, this DK. Okay. Wyvern played aggressively. Gotta be careful with the Lich. Happy has to wait 90 seconds for tier 3. And for the stat use too. This is incredible by FoCuS thus far. Usually it's the other way around, huh? Happy is punishing the mistakes of the opponent in an instant. Sobby mask on the Shadow. Let's go.
A player's forces are under attack.
For Wyvern coming, he needs another Burrow for the second bat. This Happy goes Fiends. Really? He's getting prepared for like Wyvern lame. Okay, so FoCuS doesn't need bats. He still needs another Burrow. But you can use your resources for Orb and Venom Spears.
A player's forces are under attack.
Funny how he again has no Warmill. Yeah, as you know me for a while, I am extremely skeptical of the Fiend play. Double Sophie. Oh my god. I'm extremely skeptical of the Fiends. Maybe with anti-magic this is working. Maybe Happy finds a way. The Sobi mask stack? Yes. Look at it. Poink, 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 poink. There's no clarity. This is his natural mana region now. So Happy is trying the good old Dovak strategy. I think without Banshees you're lost. Shadow Hunter levels are low. FoCuS also scaled so well, man. There, because of all the losses, especially the DK loss, Happy didn't have resources to go for Shade, right? No. Here we go. Unholy Aura! Yes, please! Give me more movement speed. Plus a potential TC. It's gonna be so fast. He's gonna be so fast. A lot of people talk about Happy's ladder session this morning. Can you enlighten me what happened there? Because I wasn't around. Yeah, Temple and Sackpit now.
A player's forces are under attack.
Creeping is so fast now. FoCuS getting ready for 50. What he got this time? Yeah. Hood of Cunning for more agility, more int is perfect for the Shadow Hunter. Also good for Blade. Happy trying to snipe, but there's a speed scroll. Yeah, FoCuS has no real reason to fight just yet. He can bank for a tiny. He can go up to 60-70 food with more Wyvern and a TC. He'd love to have a Ring of Protection, I think. He was practicing his Garg and Destro, but lost a ton to his Orc partner. Didn't see him win later in the game. Versus the Orc, a single game. He was dominating this. What changed for Orcs? Yeah, we're getting a tiny now. Happy's draining resources. Good to see the Frost Armor. Shade sees this though. 8 ghouls can tear tinies apart quickly.
A player's forces are under attack.
Interesting to see no TC at all. But he's... Oh. Did he catch the Shade? He invested twice. He knows that something's here. How does he know? He had the right idea. God damn it. Maybe... Did he cue a building and saw it because of that? Blade getting caught, but the Shade is in the base, so he can't reveal him. Sick Shade dodge. Level still in favor of Happy. Maybe a body block? A Shade doesn't body block. But it blocks buildings, so he knows now. How much gold are we spending on reveal? $58 gold. Happy's nigh. Ooh, the Wyvern get caught. This can't happen too often. Dark Ranger third. In anticipation of a TC goes Dark Ranger third. Also helps against the Shadow Hunter at all times. Is that a mistake? You either need a TC or Raiders now. FoCuS might be punished hard for the tiny here. 600 gold. Fiend dead! Oh my, this is the only anti-air outside of Coil Nova, and 2 Fiends are gone. One is burrowed. Destroyer in the air, but nuked immediately. Orb is up on the Blade. Double Sobi. This should be endless heal wave if things go according to plan. Nice little curse on the Blade. Needs healing. Also, healing necessary on that Lich. 50-50 food. Neck and neck fight. The ghouls on the ground are dominating. Blade 162. Coil available. Level 5. And there is a new Fiend. One more web. Destroyer falls. Huge. DK on the other side. If we get a couple of crits, this might be the end. But what about the Blade? Silence! Heal wave last second. Sick. It's not enough though. It's not enough against the level 3 coil, and Happy doing happy things. 5 wyverns still up. Great timing, enabled by the shade to see this coming miles that way. Wyvern here at the tavern, Blade Master back. But the problem are the ghouls. Big question why there isn't a TC in the fight. Unholy Aura sold. Oh, see. There's no way Happy allows this. Pearl Nova again. Blade Master dead. Oh, what a gnarly loss. What a gnarly loss. Happy with the perfect timing. The one timing he had left, basically. And FoCuS, I gotta say, FoCuS fumbled this a little bit, didn't he? He knew that there was a shade and sees all of it. Maybe it's not the time for the tiny. Maybe invest into a bigger army. He was so far ahead. It's been a thing that you have to keep Happy guess. And the more often you play a certain strategy versus Happy, the better he gets against it. Switching it up is per se not the worst thing in the world. But Farseer Headhunters, they find their hard counters in Dark Ranger, Black Arrow, and Ghouls. FoCuS must have a concept here. There is a play that was developed by Lin. You start off like this. You make Happy think that you're going Farseer Headhunters. Happy goes into Dark Ranger, and that's when you go into Wyvern, because countering Wyvern is hard when the Undead doesn't have an Alchemist. That's some big brain play. That's like a level of strategy that we haven't seen too often in the history of Warcraft 3. Really curious if that works out. If that's the idea, go for it. Good luck. This hasn't been scouted, right? Yeah, he's playing around it like it's the Blade Master against him. Of course, if Happy goes blind into gargoyles, that'd be quite funny. Even though the transition should be kind of easy back to ghouls. You just spam the Q button. Oh, or the G button, whatever it is. Telestaff. Flute for Happy. Kinda nice for Lich Destros. Telestaff. Against Ghoul Surrounds, I assume. He has a super duper mega fast level 3. The wolves don't get in. Aiming for the graveyard doesn't really do much. Welcome, Happy. He didn't. Oh, it's just a Telestaff here. Happy always sells his TP. Now Headhunter kiting. Happy was able to make everyone look like a fool that tried to play Farseer Headhunters for many, many years. Skeletons, ghouls, very strong against this, but so far, good kills. Wolf still attacking the graveyard, won't last. Another Chain Lightning. FoCuS is blasting through his mana. Willing to sacrifice a TP, willing to sacrifice Headhunters. Maybe he's overstaying his welcome a little bit. Perfectly for the tier 2. He's getting out. Happy save 2 ghouls. This is a rather small army for Happy at 22. So it's not like he's power creeping a lot. But the strat is out there. What's FoCuS doing? Shadowhunter second, tier 3. This is not too uncommon compared to what we usually see. Farseer got what? 2 kills? 2 for 2? I think FoCuS expected a better outcome here. Pretty sure. Vamp Aura. Ridiculous. They should trade. Oh, Happy even with Dark Ranger second. Yep, and that is usually the downfall. But FoCuS was waiting for this. For exactly this. He built one Beastery early. The second one he waited with. So Dark Ranger second is an invite to go Wyvern. There can't be an Alchemist anymore. And the Lich will be underleveled. FoCuS can trick him. Or did trick him. It's not bad for FoCuS anymore. That Dark Ranger was a big commitment. We're going Wyvern now. Let's go. Yeah. How do you play without an Alchemist and without a high-level Lich? Dark Ranger is pretty... Hey, Kilgrim, thank you for the 18-month. Dark Ranger is never bad. But air units don't have a corpse, and when units don't have a corpse, they're not affected by Black Arrow, which is arguably the strongest skill the Dark Ranger has against headhunters, is that she kills stuff, and then that stuff comes back as a skeleton for Happy. But if you take that away, there's only silence. To be honest, silence doesn't matter that much. FoCuS is missing out on the pure burst damage that is a Blade Master and also map control that Windwalk Blade Master enables. Yeah, Happy respects that, surely. Goes into Fiends right away. Thank you, Mr. Riza. Appreciate that. Yeah, I love Undead vs Orc, man. It can be such a beautiful matchup. And Wyvern creep speed is crazy. We say it all the time. What do you got? Command Aura. Okay. Movement speed, attack speed. Nice. The Wyverns still have the option to fly here and attack. There's not a single tower. Wow. Maybe Happy is of the opinion that the low number of Wyvern isn't enough. To be honest, if I'm Happy, I go Silence 2 and Life Drain. For creeping, it's amazing. Oh, Happy's attacking his own Fiend for a bit. Yeah, for creeping, Black Arrow 2 is great. For fights, it's really bad. But yeah, it's a lot about creeping, especially on the ledge. If he's fighting now, I don't think that spell does anything. FoCuS has no TP, but has a speed scroll. He really wants this turtle. Happy steals it though. Item goes to FoCuS. Chip damage, chip damage. You really want this fight now? With no TP? Alright, crazy damage has been dispelled. I don't think FoCuS is ready, to be honest, but hey, prove me wrong, buddy. Going for the Fiends immediately again. First one down, second one down. Chain Lightning rattling through. With that, he has something against the ghouls on the ground. Second Destroyer, he snipes the full mana Destro immediately. Heal Wave maybe a hair too late. Great coil, but they're just so easy to be sniped. If you're not up against Happy because he has the crazy micro. Still 10 food killed. If he takes care of the Shadow Hunter and the heroes, this is looking good. ghouls and skeletons alike get obliterated by a higher level chain lightning, which he has now. And FoCuS with the right call to turn around, take the fight, mana siphon as well as Scroll of the Beast, and Happy got schooled in this fight. He was silenced so he couldn't heal wave earlier. I see. Thank you. This is very, very, very problematic now for Happy. Can you great on the high ground? Well, high ground on the back of the turtle. Huge snipe! Needs a coil. Does he have it? Yep. Rather invested into the creep. Item. Unholy aura. Very unlucky. Oh my god. Has a Nova. There we go. More for the movement speed though. Arcade!
Go FoCuS. Go NEO.
Oh, is also what Happy is thinking. With another town portal. There was a potential for a 5 food kill. Was that a tactical TP? To go back home and punch here immediately? This time we do have cement. We do get a burrow, maybe. And no, Happy is not in a position to fight. Jesus. That worked so flawlessly, man. More creeping. Level 3 chain lightning will it delete fiends? Not really. It will delete ghouls. So ghouls aren't an option anymore. Happy is going into Gargs now. But that's the thing, like chain lightning is also working great against Gargs.
A player's forces are under attack.
IMO! Gargs should be immune to chain lightning because they don't touch the ground. How is that supposed to work? But that's just me. Oh, we're in PTR patch cycle. I didn't mean that seriously. Is FoCuS missing an opportunity by not laming? This might just be a patrolling guard. No, he's going into guard. We're going bats now. FoCuS reads this well.
B2WR Rara.
Thank you, O'Kane. Much love, mate. We have 2 heal scrolls against the Nova. Nova only level 1 is really not that scary. Patrolling where heroes can't get. Smart. I'm Hampton. Thank you for the sub as well. Oh, that Kodo very exposed. Not sure if that save was worth it. Nope, not really. Ghouls in the fight, everything in the fight. Go, go, Power Rangers. He's morphing. The path here is very squishy. FoCuS gets the reinforcements fast. You gotta be so careful. There's no way to get this Farseer out, is there? He's still got so much mana. There's still so much potential. Happy down to 50. Destroyers falling. Darks are coming in. 2 destroyers down in no time. Chain lightning. 1000 damage every single time. Hopefully FoCuS can keep up his production here. Happy trying to save the destroyers on the left-hand side. They're kind of meaningless anyway without mana. Another nuke, another coil, another kill. The statue is gonna work overtime. All of a sudden, Happy is 4-4-3. The heroes might dictate the game. Supply even. Oh, this was a crazy good fight by Happy, to be honest. FoCuS wasn't ready. There's still... Oh, one destroyer killed here. Level 5, finally. 5.6 on the Farseer, who doesn't really scale too much anymore. The Coil Nova game against Wyvern. It's on now. Shadowhunter, careful. How many pro Warcraft players have tried to kill Happy's Lich? All of them. Who succeeded? A handful of them. Expo's still up. Happy's on his last leg here, basically. How do you rebuild and what do you rebuild? Chain lightning, FoCuS. Careful with that Farseer, we said it! The retreat is nice. I think FoCuS should make an effort to focus statues.
Forces are under attack.
But they're nicely positioned, to be honest. Oh my, he's begging for Coil Nova, isn't he? He has a Nova. He has a coil now as well. Good retreat with that FS. For now. Use that as a bait. Wyvern number is growing. Always on the Dark Ranger. Love how he was using that to bait the coil. There's no mana anymore. Lich in trouble. Chain lightning. Can he reach? The unholy aura. Life-saving. Wyvern should look down. Look down. Yeah, those are the juicy targets. But the critical number isn't there. With 6 Wyvern, I think it's 2 volleys. The great escape by Happy, but... Expo up. Expo stays up. Both rebuilding. Both need to stock up on items. A lot about peon kills now to get some skeletons out. If FoCuS blinks once, his Farseer is dead. So he has to force defensive coils. Big destroyer morph once again, trying to nuke it. I think statue FoCuS would be better, mate. Because destroyers, they really don't do much. Doesn't matter though. Continues to focus the Destros. Happy gets the kills. FoCuS does a lot of damage. But yeah, he micros the Wyvern too late. They're always killed. Happy executed this fight so much better. But the Farseer, the Wyvern, they might get a triple kill for 15 food here. How long can Happy resist? Level 4. That could be Frost Armor. No, he's not going for that. FoCuS does a lot of damage, but he can't get the kills.
A player's forces are under attack.
That is fascinating. New Destros in, fully healed. Level 5 on the Dark Ranger. Against peons, it's awesome, of course. In conjunction with the Dark, with the thingy. The sacrifice thing. What a game though. What a tug of war. To be honest, FoCuS feels a bit overwhelmed in that last fight. No heal ward ready. Heal wave ready. Okay, he fixed the Wyvern rhythm. Pulls them back a little bit earlier. And that's the save. The big taco war of Turtle Rock. Oh boy. Oh boy. He's not microing the Wyvern back at all. Catching so many hits here. Happy's Destroyer micro is insane. And FoCuS has to tap out. Heartbreaking. Frustrating. Glorious, glorious Warcraft by Happy though. Played it exactly as he had to play it. So patient. So well done. Never overextending with these destroyers. Never giving them away too easy. And if he did, he got counter kills for that. And that's the blade. And that's the fast tech. And that's some harass. Did FoCuS create some new creep strats like he did on Springtime? He was always very creative with that. Oh, can you do that? No. I was about to say, can you do that here? So the Sasquatch doesn't attack you, but shouldn't be. I see this more and more, guys. The Sludge Flinger is everybody's new favorite target. Does Shockwave hit ensnared destroyers? Destroyers are magic immune, so no spell hits them. Except ultimates. So Happy's idea is, let's not creep. Let's pull more ghouls. 5, right? 6 even. Wow. And creep in your face. Okay. This is, I don't want to say a new approach. But creeping in your face like that, he's going for the DK. Knowing that Happy sells the town portal all the time, but Blade Master also got so many hits against him. Happy trying to bait. Doesn't work. Love the ritual dagger. Yep. If this goes wrong here, a hero dies. Can he steal the dust? Yes, smart. I like that. So FoCuS cannot be revealed at the moment. But Happy has such a crazy intuition where the Blade Master is and has such a good feeling for the damage values. He's usually not losing creeps here. Oh, Blade Master has no mana for another Windwalk. Happy doesn't know where the Blade Master is and doesn't know the values. This is just perfect counterplay, man. Beautiful Warcraft by Happy. For us, it's so easy. We see everything. We can click on the blade. We can see the total values of HP and mana. For Happy, it's all intuition and memory. He's a machine. Items are good. Both creeps camps stolen. Shadowhunter out. This is not looking too great for FoCuS, who is trying to get some revenge now. Oh, double end snare. Actually not too bad. The Hex a bit too late, and now all that damage is on the Blade Master once again. With some mana. It's a cool idea to use the double trapper against Happy. Didn't work out that way though. Ay, FoCuS needs some miracle.
Players' forces are under attack.
again.
Players' forces are under attack.
Wyvern have to do it. The Wyvern's gotta do it. Happy not slowing down at all, eh? It feels again. That's super early.
A player's forces are under attack.
Huh. Is that really the solution after game 1? Big spot for FoCuS, of course. Devotion aura, mega nice. More armor on everything. Curious about Happy's third here.
Under attack.
If he goes third here. Blade Master's alright, but not great. Oh boy, this is gonna be rough, isn't it? 3, 2, 1 heroes with the Dark Ranger. No bats necessary at the moment. We're waiting for the Destroyer upgrade to be ready. He only has eyes for the poor Shadowhunter. 6 silence. Amazing Warcraft. We're down to a Blade Master and a bunch of Wyvern. And it's the old Novak strat that somehow makes this work. Coil Nova is the only anti-air Happy gets. And Blade is in trouble. And Blade might just be dead again. God damn! That silence hit Omega hard. Unfortunately, no great return from FoCuS. No big turnarounds whatsoever. Pure class by Happy. No doubt who was the better player here on map 3. Emperor's Revenge. Freaking GG.